Hello and welcome to episode 172 on the Online Trainers Podcast. Today's topic is your first 100K.
Hello and welcome to the Online Trainers Podcast, where we go behind the scenes to uncover the latest tactics and strategies top trainers around the world are using to get more clients, dominate their marketplace, and get their clients amazing results. There is absolutely no fluff here. I'm your host, Lynn Trin.
Now, I don't know if you've gone back to maybe episode 50 or 60, but when I spoke about, creating your first $100,000 online, it was the hardest, most difficult thing to do ever. And as I'm heading into my legacy retreat, we've got a 3-day retreat. I've got 3 people that I've coached over the last 4 months that have reached their first 100K. And why this is important, why this is so feed, is that it's not so much about the money. The most important thing for these guys is the journey, but what they've created along the way. And what I mean by that is, in order for you to make $100,000 inside of your online coaching business, what I mean by that is it's a high coaching model where, you develop a flagship program that gets people results, right? And then you deliver people amazing results, and you build out the systems to get them results and get them to follow through, and you teach them and you educate them and you build a culture and you build a community, right? Like, that's just kind of the product and the fulfillment first. I mean, to make $100,000, you need to be 100% certain that you can go out there and you have what it takes to transform people's lives. And a lot of coaches I know, a lot of personal trainers that want to go out and build an online fitness business, they're delusioned by the fact that, they can go out there and sell and market their products because, number one, they just don't believe in their product and service. Yeah, they don't believe that they can go out there and transform people's lives, which means they can't sell it at a higher price point. Now, a lot of the guys we coach, they start their price points from $297 all the way up to $1,000 for their online coaching program that's leveraged, that's built out inside of an online flagship program that requires people to come in, sign up, and they get results. So what the $100,000 represents, and I've spoken about this time and time again, I said, guys, making $100,000, 0 to 100, is the hardest thing that you're going to do. But here's the thing, the kicker is going from 100 to 250, going from 100 to 500,000, that's a lot easier, okay? Because the $100,000 represents what? It represents that you are able to market and sell your product. It represents that you have tested the marketplace and you have gotten people on board with it. By making $100,000 inside of your business, it means that you have a minimum of 100 to 200 people going in there, and you are now building culture. Okay, you are now getting validation. You are now getting proof. You are now adding fuel to the fire that you can get people results. And I mean $100,000 business. I don't mean making $100,000 over the course and scatterbraining people, but I mean sell $100,000 of your program. Yeah, when you have sold $100,000 of your program, it means that now you actually have marketing in place. It means that you have sales in place, and it means that you have fulfillment in place. And I think a lot of people fail over time because they tend to dabble. And the truth is they tend to dabble because, if you're thinking about launching an online flagship program like you've heard me talk about time and time again, go all in on it. Do not dabble. Do not jump into a membership site and sell a $47 membership site because you feel as though more people are going to buy that. The delusion that's going to happen is that you're going to launch it, you're going to spend all this time, effort, and then you're going to have 10, 20, maybe 30 people sign up, and that's what you'll get, ever. And it's going to be a race uphill. It's going to be an uphill battle. Okay, so why I say this is because if you're stuck and, you're not gaining that traction, number one, ask yourself that question. Step number one, are you inside a commodity market right now? Yeah? Are you inside a market where there is way more supply than there is demand for your services? What I mean, and ultimately your product, what it actually does is it helps people lose weight, helps people get stronger, helps people, get into shape. The supply for getting into shape is far greater than the demand. Okay, because you're competing against YouTube, ebooks, Instagram guys, Jenny Craig, Isogenics, Herbalife, all of the companies out there. There's billions of them, right? And so I want you to reflect today, because as I head into the retreat tomorrow and I give these guys their 100K club award and they make the 100K, it's like that journey represents the blood, sweat, and the tears and the belief that they needed to have in order to create a $100,000 business. It wasn't anything else. It's more so the belief that you need to have in order to create a $100,000 business. You need to have belief that what you're doing, right, helps people get results, but more importantly, you need to have the belief inside of your marketing message and your sales message in order for you to make it happen. So if you're a coach, if you're an online personal trainer right now, my suggestion is that you really sit down, you create an amazing product, and you sell $100,000 worth of it before you move on to creating a new product.
Alright, if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes and feel free to leave a review, and that way I can respond and I can take that on board in developing content to serve you. Now, if you're not a part of the Online Trainers Club on Facebook, please do yourself a favor and be a part of the conversation. That's where I add daily tips, tricks and strategies on how you can build out funnels, how you can get more clients and ultimately become a better online coach. Thank you for listening.